Good afternoon. It's Monday. I'm on my way up to school to pick up Daryl. Had a panicky morning this morning. It was supposed to be that I was going to take Daryl to school. Callie was going to come over. I was going to do some really gorgeous makeup on her. She was going to go have her scan, come back to mine quickly, and then go for a photo shoot. That was the plan. At 8:15, I get a panicked phone call from Matthew, who's supposed to be at that point on a bus heading for the ferry because he was going to visit his friend in Wales, and his phone hadn't charged overnight, so his alarm hadn't gone off. So he phoned me out, he's panic. I'm supposed to be on the 9:30 ferry. Right. Okay, so I phoned Kyle, who was still in bed, and totally confused him, so I gave up trying to explain to him. And then I phoned Shelf. For those of you who don't know who Shelf is, Misha is a childminder who lives about 5 doors down from me. Known us since children, we were very young, our children went to school together, and Daryl's always called her Shelf, so that's her name, Shelf. So I phoned Shelf, could you please walk Daryl to school for me this morning? So she said, yes, of course, just send him down to mine now. So I thought, awesome. So I'm sort of still getting dressed, ran downstairs. Do you want to go to school with Shelf today? So he was like, oh, yeah. So I was like, okay, you can run to Shelf's on your own. Wow. I've never seen him run out the door, so I didn't even get a kiss goodbye. He was so excited. So I watched him run down the road, and he went down, banged on her door. I texted her and I said, did you get him? Because, he was so excited I didn't even get a kiss goodbye. She just laughed and she said, yeah, he's nattering away to Arthur, one of the boys she walks to school. Okay, fine, lovely. So, picked up Matt, drove him to the ferry, and then I said to Callie, because she had a scan at 10:30, meet me at the hospital, grab my makeup from my house and meet me at the hospital. I'll do your makeup in the hospital. I haven't got time to come home and do it. So then she got there and it was like, well, the photo shoot wasn't until 1, so we ended up coming back to mine anyway, did the makeup there. She looks lovely. Can't wait to see photos. Oh, I've just walked through a cobweb. Ew. So yeah, I did this gorgeous sort of fire look. It looked really, really nice. So yeah, really pleased with that. As you see, all the hair's still in. I love it. I'm a little bit about the top. I can't quite get it to look poofy, but we're getting there. So yeah. I think we're moving my mum up to my house today. I don't really know. Car's stressed out, so I shouldn't get lost and not worry about it, but we'll find out in a bit. I've got to go down there and find out. Anyway, I'm at school. See you later. Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's 5 to 9. We're running late this morning. Just dropped Daryl off. Really bad night, the both of us. I hope someone didn't disagree with me. Daryl's got another cough, so yeah. So I'd be interested to see where the school phone me up and go, you should come get him. So my mother's moved in. She's been at mine for 2 days now, 2 nights. Didn't realise how much things would change having her in the house, because she can easily get up and down the stairs on the stair lift. She comes down quite a lot. So, she's down in the mornings, and then last night she came down and she was like, oh, let's watch something together. And I was like, this is my me time. So yeah, I think there's going to be a period of adjustment for me, I think, more than anything. She seems to be quite excited to be in the house, so I don't know. It's weird. I haven't lived with my mother for crikey 30 odd years, and it's a bit of a shock to suddenly be sharing my house all of a sudden again. But I've still got a few bits of hers to bring up. She wants me to swap her mattress over because her one is a memory foam one. because I need to do that today. I'm so tired, so tired. Bad night. Still got a residual bellyache now. Never mind. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. I've actually managed to not fall asleep today, so that's good. I was so tired this morning. I could have gone home and gone to bed. I had a cup of tea with my mum. Fucked around on my phone. Watched some wrestling. She's like, "Oh, watch it in here if you like." As in, I think she just wanted to spend some time with me, and I was like, no, because I haven't got an ad blocker on my telly. So I thought I'd watch it in your room. And as much as I love my mum, I don't want to spend all my time with her. But I know I should enjoy it while I've got her. I just need to figure out how to put more hours in the day so I can get everything in. Good morning. It is 8:40, Thursday. Tired, I've got a headache. Let's see what we're doing. I'm gonna go down and run the Hoover round down the road. I haven't really got much planned. Not really going on, you know, just normal day-to-day shit, really. I need some ideas for my channel, you know. What sort of things would you like to see, if there's anybody out there still watching? Yeah, I need ideas for videos. One of the dads down at school passed away yesterday. Cancer. His youngest daughter's the same age as Daryl. The older girl's like the year above or 2 years above. Wasn't like unexpected. It was, you know, we knew it was coming, but you know, everybody knew him. Worked in Morrison's down the road, and it's a bit sad, really. Kids are so young, you know. They've only been married, like him and his wife only got married 4 years ago, I think it was. Yeah. Anyway, just feel like blur today, you know. A bit fed up with the world. Get them every now and then, don't you? Their days. Right, go and clean. Hello, happy Friday. We are at home. It is 4:30 p.m. Why are we at home?
I feel blah.
He feels blah. He has a cough. It's not COVID because we tested this morning. Well, he tested this morning. So, but he's got a cough and he's had it for a couple of days. Past 2 nights he's not had very good sleep due to cough. So yeah.
You're not. Now I'm playing Minecraft and I found a very fun map.
So I have now gotten as far as moving all of my videos to my Mac. So I might actually get on and do some vlog work tonight instead of just recording it and then going, oh fuck, and deleting all. So yeah. Ooh, you have a warm back. Ooh, you got a nice warm back.
I've been saving that.
That's my I'm stealing your warm. Love you. Love you. Go on then, in the other room, I'll be in a minute.
Yay.
So I still have all of this hair. Today I swapped out the ones that were on the top, because the ones that were on the top were some really cheap synths that I bought. Probably my first set, I think it was, that I bought. And I didn't like the way they looked, because they looked not real, you know. I mean, my other synths that I wear, obviously not the coloured ones, but like these ones, they look fucking real, you know. You wouldn't really know, and they blend so well with my hair. The other ones didn't blend, so I was sort of thinking about, you know, what can I do? And then I had the epiphany, I suppose, last night, that well, I've got a lot of other synths. This is a synth. You wouldn't know, would you, looking at it? I had a lot of other scents, and I had some natural ones as well, human hair ones. So what I did was I pulled out all my human hair ones, ones that I'd purchased and ones that were mine, and even one made from Miss L. And I replaced those in with that instead. Now it's a bit foofy because I literally just put them in, but yeah, it looks better, it blends better. I don't bend them over because the aim is to hide all the white spots. So what I've done is literally just put them in, left them in straight. As you can see, this is the same one. I've also combed out the ends to give me USB ends. Now that was a comb out, so it's going to need a wash and a bit of conditioning to get it to look like the other end. But it's getting there. It's getting there. I'm liking how it looks. Yes, I need to update my roots, but that's not going to be for a couple more weeks yet, because I don't really want to do it any quicker than every 6 weeks. Otherwise it's gonna be hell on my head. Have I washed my hair yet? No, not yet. Not since I put all this in. I'm actually dreading it, believe it or not, because I think the wait is going to be absolutely horrendous. I'm not looking forward to that. I don't know. I mean, what do you think? What do you think, guys? You know, I've tried to. Yes, I realise you can see that bit there. That's why I keep sort of moving that bit over. And keep swapping these bits because I can't quite figure out the way that I want it. I think it's going to probably be more that way. So that is more of a fringe than anything. But yeah, that's how it looks at the moment. I'm quite pleased with it. I know you can see that there. That's my worst bit. But there's nothing I can really do to hide it. And I don't want to grow old gracefully and accept the white, because I just don't, you know? White hair looks thinner. So yeah, this is what I'm going for. I'm going to wash it tomorrow. I'm going to get in the bath tomorrow and give my hair a good scrub, wash everything. My other worry as well is how the back looks, because I don't have anywhere near as much in the back as I do in the front. So hang on, if I turn towards the light like that, this would all settle down once it's been washed, and I can train it to sort of go like that. Yeah, once I've got it trained, it won't stick out quite so much, although I don't mind it sticking out because it gives it a bit of body. So what does the back look like? Okay, let's see if I can do this. I should really put it on a stand, shouldn't I? That's an idea. Where's my tripod? Hang on while I look for my tripod. Okay, oh, you're wonky. Oh my god! Okay, right. So that's it from the front. You can see how much, like, that's what length I've got at the moment. This is how it tends to sit with all of this at the front, which you're probably thinking means I've got fuck all at the back, but I actually have all of that at the back, so you know. But I want to make sure it looks as full as the front does, so let's have a quick look. think it needs more. I do have some more. I'm worried a little bit about weight, but I do have more if required. So I can add more in. I don't know. Because I was like feeling along the bottom, I was like, I haven't got any, like on any of these like nape of the neck ones. I've got one. But there are quite a few on the back of my head where I don't have any. And I'm like, I can feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least right in the middle. 8. And that's these ones. None of these have it. Oh, I've managed to pick up an extension there. Oh, maybe they have then. Ah, yes, it's slipped down, so I need to tighten that one because that one has one. So I've got about 7 that don't have anything on them, you know, and I'm kind of, that keeps slipping down. I'm kind of thinking I need to do something about that. So yeah, I'm gonna go and grab my crochet hook so I can tighten this up. It won't turn off. Oh, because I'm pressing the button. I've just done this whole section on putting it in my hair and retightening it and didn't fucking record it. So my question is it too thin at the back? That's my main worry, because I've got all this oomph here. I don't want it to look like I'm going bald on the back now. It's this bit at the top here, you know, that's sliding. I need to fix that. But it's sort of this area. Is there enough hair there, or do I need to I don't know. So I'm just trying to figure out which synth is which. I might have multiple synths on that one. Or do I need to fucking just leave it? Because I know what I'm like. I would put more in. I don't have a headache. It's not hurting me, which I was surprised at. The first day it was a bit like, wow, this is really heavy. And I honestly expected I would be taking it out by now. But I haven't, which I'm amazed at, really, more than anything. I'm loving the amount that I've got. Dreading summer now. Wondering what I'm going to do when summer gets here. I can't wait to wash it and have all my ends come back in properly and not be quite so like floofy and fucked where they were dreaded up, and I've combed them out a bit like that one. I wish I could figure a way to comb that, but it's just sectioning that's left me with that. So try that. That might be a little bit. If I can get it to just stay laying down, because that's quite hard at the top, that one, and it wants to stick up quite a lot. The other thing I've had a thought about, which has kind of got me a bit like, fuck. My daughter's having a baby in about 7 or 8 weeks time, or she's due in 7 or 8 weeks time. She's already had 1 C-section. There's a chance she may have to have another. Now in England, I don't know that they'll let you away with just a hairnet or a scarf or anything like that. They might be like, no, you have to wear a surgical cap. Surgical cap is, there's no way I'm going to get all this in a surgical cap. I don't have to go through the hell of taking it all out again. If I do, I'll have to do it like the night before, and then sort of spend the next day when she's asleep putting them all back in again after the baby comes. Which, yeah, is doable, but But I'm going to talk to her midwife. We're seeing her midwife in about another 10 days. Well, 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks yesterday. And the consultant as well. So I'm going to ask then, like, what can we do about my hair? I really don't like that these are exactly the same height. I might move that one down a bit. Anyway, very annoyed that I missed some of that because I was actually showing you how I put them in. Love that bead. Look at it. It's a lotus flower. I fucking love it. It's one of my favourites. I always try to make sure it's on show. A lot of my beads are like hidden now. Anyway, I'm going to spend some time with Daryl. I will come back and edit loads tonight.
I'm ready.
It's going. Good morning. It is morning. It's 10 to 10. There's a peekaboo. Acting all sweet and innocent like he hasn't been bouncing on me for the past 20 minutes yelling, go downstairs.
I have been absolutely innocent. She's lying.
You are so full of it, Daryl.
No, I'm not. You are.
You have been jumping on me, screaming, go downstairs.
No, I've just said, I've just hugged you.
You... Do you tell lies like that all the time?
This isn't even a lie.
You are so full of it.
No, I'm not.
Stop it, that tickles.
Lying. I'm not. She's lying.
Uh-huh.
You are absolute liar.
So, I was quite productive last night. I managed to get 3 videos edited and uploaded. They went up this morning. Yay. So I did like a July one, an August one, and one shut up on like my hydrating spray for my hair. Because one thing that really annoys me is you get these people, could you stop stealing my blanket? You get these people who come on YouTube and they're all like, oh yeah, you know, this is a mix that I make myself, blah, blah, blah. And then they sell it. And it's ingredients that you have or you can get for far cheaper and make it yourself. Do you know what I mean? And especially more so in the UK, it's harder to get all this stuff, you know, like Dolly-Lux. Okay, not that I would buy Dolly-Lux, but just use them as an example. If you buy a product from the States, you then got to pay about £15 for postage for a spray bottle of
Bye, guys.
whatever it is.
I'm leaving.
By then, my blanket back now. I can see you.
No! You're not allowed to do that.
And I just think it's a bit of a rip-off, you know, when a lot of what you use is just essential oils.
Make me slide.
Ow! So, yeah, I made a video on my own moisturising hydrating spray. Why not?
Gimme!
So, yeah, I did quite a lot last night, which was quite good. Stop, please. I've got, I think, one more video probably left to do, maybe 2. Then I'm actually up to date. Just get back into the habit of it, isn't it, really? Editing and getting it up is the longest bit. So, anyway, I break out because it's 10 to 10, and apparently Daryl is like, you know, wanting me to get up.
No.
What are you doing?
Being a frog.
A frog?
Yeah.
On my bed.
No. This is Frogmon.
Frogimon.
Huh?
Frogimon. Is that like Pokemon, but frog mode?
Snitch.
You mean stitch, not snitch. I don't know why he calls it snitch, not stitch.
It's snitch.
Anyway, I want tea now. Oh, see, this is my life, look.
It's snitch, Mum, not stitch.
Oh, God, you're heavy.
It's been 4 minutes, 33 seconds.
And
I was just telling them.
look at all this naked real estate I could be tickling right now.
Bouncing frog!
Yeah. Anyway.
Froggy more time.
Oh, God. I can't stand people that are like this in the morning. They do my head in. I like quiet and Good morning, YouTube. I am feeling all motivated today, mainly because I got three videos uploaded last night, edited and uploaded, all in one day. That's July 2022, August 2022, and then about hydrating oils I use on my dreads. Ooh, neighbour over the road just bought a new freezer. There you go. You are now up on all the goss. So, what am I doing today? I have a list. I have a list of things to do today that involve going down the road really and picking up some more stuff for my mama. Maybe go for a little walk. Because I need a walk. I want to get out in the sun. Well, I say sun. It's not overly sunny. But, you know, it's alright. It's alright. I need to wash my makeup brushes today as well because they are a bit manky. Because, you know, I haven't washed them for ages. So I figure we can go for a little walk and then end up at the house down the road to pick up the stuff that we need before bringing it home. The bath lift for Mum turned up yesterday as well, so I need to get that built today. That's really fun. It's one we ordered on Amazon. So I'll show you that later. I'm just going to put some makeup on because I like it. I didn't go to bed until 1 o'clock last night. 1 o'clock. It was late. I actually really enjoyed the evening, you know, just sitting and editing videos. It's the first time I've done it in ages. I actually really like the feeling of powder puffing my powder on instead of using a brush. it just takes ages. So what I try to do is put some of it on with a brush. And then sort of set it in with my sponge. You can't really see where I contoured earlier, which I suppose is kind of the point. By setting it with the sponge, all I'm basically doing is pressing it in with the... I need to get a really, really decent one. When I was a kid, my mum had this massive powder puff. She used to start that way. And she had this fucking huge one, you know. And I always played with it. And this just helps brush off any of the excess that you might have building up. Especially on and around the eyes. Yeah, and I just, you know, I'd really like one of those big ones that you see them use in the olden days. They go like that and all this powder fucking flies everywhere. I fancy some colour today instead of browns. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Oh, wearing grey, so I'm thinking about matching that, and I've never done like a grey before. That's too sparkly. Let's try that one. I am using my Sorceress palette, and I'm starting with the colour Hex to give me a very, very pale transition shade. I can't really show you the palette because it doesn't show up very well on camera. Colours don't look true, which is really annoying. But it's that one. Now I'm going to go in with Solstice, which is the one underneath it. Oh, that's dark. Wow, that's really dark. Need like the tiniest amount. Blend that up into the transition shade a little bit. A little tiny little bit of witching hour in there as well. And I'm going to use that on my finger. Look how gorgeous that is. Just to add to that dark look. You blend that with your finger, guys. See what I've done there? And I literally used such a tiny amount of product, it's not even funny. To add it, this is witching hour here, and you literally just go like so lightly across, okay, because this is so pigmented. Oh yeah, look at that. Halloween makeup, eat your fucking heart out. Okay. Now, There's also two really sparkly ones, and I don't know whether to use the black or the sort of bluey black, which is underneath one I've just used. I think that's what I'm going to go for, and that's called Tarot. Oh my God. It's more of a sort of bluey grey. Oh, you guys, look at that. How pretty is that? Do you wear sparkly makeup as a matter of course? I'm really curious to know. I'm going to blend that in with the witching hour a little. Look at that, how super gorgeous is that? And you need such a small amount. I love it. My mum's going to go, you got that on for. Right, now I'm also going to get my Barry M. This is slightly too large for my actually I think I might try this one, which is a brow brush. I'm basically looking for something really small and delicate. So I'm going to use a brow brush on the end of my spoolie doohickey, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of Bewitching, which is a colour that I haven't used, on the very, very edge of the brush. Just to sort of line, you know, and I am literally dabbing it on the very, very end of the bristles. Just to line that area really. And then I'm going to sort of blend it into the colour that I did on the outside. Like that. And then last but not least, I am going to take my Barry M brush and I'm going to get a little bit of Equinox, which is a really yeah, well, I love this look. I might do this when I go out next week, or in a couple of weeks. Really loving that. I might use this. I'm actually going to use Equinox as a bit of a highlighter as well. Just very, very lightly dipping in. Same brush that I used to apply it all, just to give it that little bit of, you know, lovely. So that's all from my Sorceress palette. Now, just give my brows a little bit of love. I'm still learning how to use this stuff. I don't like it. I prefer a brown mascara that, you know, is already preloaded rather than a sort of gel thing like this, because I tend to do it a little bit too heavy. But then they stopped doing the one that I liked. So now I have to make do with what I've got. That lives in there. Lovely. Right, so now what I'm going to do is grab my second spray. This is my trick. your rather grubby looking sponge and spray the end. And then dab it into place all around, and it just helps set everything. Okay. Behind the kettle. Pardon? Behind the kettle. It's my mother. Now, you know, any other makeup artist would say, oh, you need a nice bold lash for this, but I can't wear false lashes because I wear glasses. So, I will just go for the mascara. Somebody asked me why I don't get them tattooed on my face. The reason for that is A, because I do a different amount each time, and B, because you're going to put makeup over it, so it would dull them down. Stars are the like almost last thing I put on. Daryl's playing the PlayStation. If you're wondering what all that noise is about. If you can hear huffing and puffing, it's my mum. She does this like controlled breathing method, and she moves about. The hospital told her to do. So what I've done is I put my lip liner on and now I smudged it slightly so it's not quite so harsh, and then I'm using my favourite lipstick. I've got a scar on my lip and it's really showing up today. It's unusual. Clean the jewels. I love that look. Really, really love that look. Yeah. I wish I'd carried the glitter on up a little bit, because with my hooded eyes you can't really see it as well as until I raise my eyebrows. So I think if I was to do it again, I would go up a little bit onto that area like so. Yeah. Just a tiny, tiny little extra bit, just to make it that little bit more visible. These, I need to make sure they are completely dry before I take my hair down, because otherwise my hair just rubs them off. So I'm going to go and wash my makeup brushes. I'll be back in a while. All done. I love how this makeup turned out. I can't really pick it up because my glasses are reflecting, but I love the colours, I love the look, I love everything about it. Anyway, we're going out for a bit, so I'll see you in a bit. So we've come out for a walk and it's a bit changeable, isn't it? Huh? He's building rocket cars in his head. Yeah, I mean, it's this morning I got up and it's blue skies and it's shiny, it's gorgeous.
Oh yeah,
I put the dog outside.
Punishing.
Mind where you're walking. Put the dog outside and all of a sudden there was like this flash rain squall. Come on. So gone in behind. Yeah, it was a bit weird. So,
Watch out there.
thank you. Yeah, there's dog mess just up there.
Oh dear.
And there was just like this flash shower, and that's what it was. It was a shower. It wasn't heavy rain, but we're out, and there's like
Mum?
black clouds, clear sky, black clouds, clear sky.
You ready? I've made
Yeah,
my
I'm
car.
talking. So we're not going to go too far, so there's not a huge distance to get home again or to find shelter. Really looking forward to tonight because I thought Doctor Who was on, and I was like, yeah, we'll get Chinese takeaway and watch Doctor Who and blah blah, and then my son's like, Doctor Who's on tomorrow. What? Doctor Who's always been on Saturdays. Good morning. Oh, I expect my watch is charged. Yeah. Let me just go get it.
Do you want to see the fog?
No, not right now.
What are you doing?
Can put some makeup on.
Can I do a bit of makeup?
No, you're going to do your fun.
I'm just going to use this one.
So, my brushes are all nice and clean. Look, I love clean brushes because they're so soft.
Can I use that one?
Yes, you can use that one quick.
Yes.
My sponge is clean, but I think I need a new one because it's now all yucky and deformed. I'm going to try chucking this in the washing machine in a little while because apparently you can do that. See whether that helps. But yeah, that's a result of washing it and then just squeezing it out, and it's now gone all deformed. So
Like
yeah. So we'll see.
baby dragon into a father dragon.
Thank you. Off you go. So, Callie and Rob are coming over. So I am gonna. Oh, I chucked away the thing that. There's a face pack. When was that? Was it last night? No, night before. It was a chocolate one. It was really nice because I just smelled of chocolate cake, really. So yeah. Right, let's put some eye serum on. I've sprayed a moisturising spray thingy onto my face. So, Mum's bath lift thing arrived yesterday. Trouble is, my tub is really small and my mum isn't. You know, I'm not saying she's like humongous. You know, she's not like £300 or anything, but she is you know, plus size. She's bigger than me. So yeah, once the lift is in there, it doesn't really give her a lot of space. But she tried it this morning, and she has managed to have a bath. Thankfully, I have a shower head attached to my taps, so if she needed to, she could use that to shower herself off. I don't think she did this morning. I didn't hear it, but yeah. We'd love to get a wet room, but I think it's just too cost too much, you know? A wet room to put in my house. I don't even have like a shower, it's just a bath, sink and a toilet. To put a wet room in here would probably cost about £5,000, and we just don't have that. Not only that, but the only toilet in the house is in there. So, you know, to have my entire bathroom remodelled would be bloody inconvenient. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I do find with brand new washed brushes though that sometimes you use a little bit more product. I really loved that black eyeshadow I did yesterday. I'm in a different colour today. I don't know what colour yet though. I'm just playing really. See what I like and what works. So yeah. I like to put a little bit of foundation just on my lips to bring the colour down ever so slightly. It's also cleaned out a cupboard in the kitchen for my mum. Do you know what I haven't done? I haven't used my beauty blender, have I? I actually forget to use my beauty blender quite a lot. I know I look like a ghost at the moment. That's fine. That's fine. So, what colour shall we do today? Oh, I didn't wash my... should we do greens or like blueies? Ooh. I might do the green. I liked the green last time I tried it. I've done purple quite a lot, but let's do purple. Am I in a purple mood or a green mood? So how often do you wash your makeup brushes then, peeps? Because, you know, really you're supposed to wash them every single time, aren't you? I don't. I probably do them once a week, or when they're particularly grubby. Right, that was Hocus. It's a very, 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 very pale pink. Now I'm going to try Sorceress, which is the one above it. And I'm literally going dab dab on the colour because it is so freaking pigmented. And I'm gonna get in the cut crease with that one, as well as smoke it out around the outside. I've got the glitter palette to try as well. I'm pretty sure I got that at Jolie, and it's all glitter. It's beautiful. Right, now I'm going to add a little bit of Hallows Eve, which is just slightly darker again, and I mean I'm talking like a tiny freaking amount, just in the corner there. So what I've done is kind of layered it, because this is so freaking, it is so much darker, yeah? See how much darker that is compared to that side? I know you're probably thinking, well, you just layering colour on colour, but yeah. Now I can either put Enchantress on, which is a shimmer, or Spirit, which is a sparkle. I think I might just do the shimmer today. Yeah. So again, in with the finger. God, I love this colour. Oh, you guys, look at that beautiful colour. And it's so pigmented it stays on the skin. I'm going to use my pink highlighter today because I like this. I'm also going to use a lip lining brush and the really, really dark colour underneath. I'm not going to bring it along, I'm just going to do not even half, maybe a third. Lovely. Then I'm going to get my pink highlighter. This is so pretty. And I'm going to use my eyeshadow brush just to finish it off on the top. Right. So that's the eyes done. I know it looks really heavy, but I actually quite like it. So let's lose all of the eye brushes. I want the mascara out and the stars out. Right. I am now going to blush my face. I'm taking it up purely because I forgot to contour. I wear quite a lot of blusher, but then I figure if you're gonna wear bold makeup, so why do I wear it so thick and so much of it? Well, the answer to that is because once I put my fucking glasses on, it all disappears. Right, I'm just going to take a little bit more of that highlight, go up for under there, and there. I look like a unicorn. Okay, so let's set the look. Check the blush situation. Like that. I love my stamps. I wish I had the kind of eyebrows that, you know, were higher, but I don't know how to do that with an eyebrow pen. I've tried it a couple of times and I just think it looks ridiculous on me, so. That noise, if you can hear it, is my mother's stair lift. It's a beautiful morning. Wake up, it's a beautiful morning. Hence the laundry in the machine. If I was going clubbing, I would probably do like a darker lip. I'm not going to smudge it today. I'm going to try something a little bit different. My mum will probably say, what are you wearing all that for? This is why I didn't wear makeup when I was younger, because it wasn't something she wore, you know, so I didn't wear it a lot, and because she never wore makeup, I was never taught how to do it, which is why I'm having so much fun experimenting now, you know. So, right, hair down. Let's hope my stars don't come off. There you go. What do you think? Do you like it? Let's turn you so that you're not getting the reflection from the window quite so much. There you go. How's that? Love it. See you later. Hello. Hi. So it's 3:15, and Callie, Nathaniel, and myself, and Bump, because
a big bump.
It's becoming quite an issue, this bump. We are going out for a little walk. We've abandoned Rob and Daryl back at our house, so yeah, just having a nice walkie walk, just to get out, just to get some exercise, keep Madam here moving, because when she goes into labour she's going to walk lots, because I'm going to make her make that baby move.
After last time,
not my fault they were Braxton's.
If he was that adamant to move, he'll move without me walking.
Yeah. So yeah, we just thought we'd go out and about for a little bit. You going to say hi? You going to say hi, YouTube? He's like, hi. He's not
He's like,
fucking
well, the camera's
impressed.
out, but Nanny's not on it. So.
Yeah, because I'm not on it. He's convinced that every time the camera's out, he's that. Yeah. Say hi, YouTube. He's convinced that when the camera's operating, it's because he's FaceTiming me. So, although that video you sent me this morning of him going Nana was very
When I tried
adorable.
to say morning, Nana.
Yeah, very adorable.
He sort of said morning. He went, yeah.
I know, it was very cute. He is adorable.
Who knows?
Yes. So, how many weeks are you now?
33 tomorrow.
33 weeks tomorrow. Oh my god. That means in less than 2 months, we
Well,
will have another member of our family.
I mean, you know, if the appointment last
It's
week,
definitely going to be less than 2
I was
months.
going to say, if the appointment last week was anything to go by, it could be anything as little as the next 4 weeks.
Yes, there is a chance that baby is big.
November, baby.
And he's due December 12th, but
At 32 weeks, he weighed £4.12.
I have a friend down the school who is 2.5 weeks further into her pregnancy than Callie is, and her baby weighs 4.5 pounds,
That's less than him. That's
which is less than what
4.7.
yeah, which is less than what Callie
Baby is weighing.
baby is weighing at the moment. I'm trying really hard not to say the baby's name because it's not going to be announced until
He's here.
he is here. You are allowed to know, name you are not.
Well,
So-
saying that, he was £5.14 at 34 weeks.
Right.
So we'll know next month, like we'll know on Halloween,
Yeah, Halloween is the next scan date.
and we will know then how big he is and if he has surpassed his brother, which he probably has. It feels like he has.
And then you see consultant the next day.
Yes, and then we'll know what's going on birth-wise.
Yay!
Whether he comes out the sunroof like his brother did, or you know.
Or whether she can VBAC, which is ideally what you'd like, but
I've accepted if I don't have.
we've also discussed, you know, what the alternative might have to be.
And why.
And why,
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
It just sucks because, you know, last baby and all that fun stuff. But
Yeah.
if he decides to come out
So
the
she
sunroof,
says.
then, you know. Yes, so I say, because Rob's
Hiya.
going to get sterilised.
Hello, puppy. Oh, oh, are you barking? Are you having a barkies? He sounds so much bigger than he actually is, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He sounds like a big fierce dog. What are you saying? Oh, he's adorable. One of the mums from school.
I gathered, yes.
So yeah, I mean, but how do you feel? You feel okay? And,
Achy, hips hurt a bit now, but Braxton's
but
fucking
her
back.
bump is, I mean, it's one of those things that you never really want to say to pregnant people because apparently it could be body shaming and shit, which I just think is hilarious. But she is quite large now.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's all baby. Look, there's a lot in there.
yeah.
And, you know, I suspect you're probably bigger than I was with any of mine.
I'm bigger than I was with him.
Yeah.
I've done
And-
comparison pictures and I'm definitely bigger.
And Nathaniel outweighed all of my children.
Only by half an ounce.
Just outweighed Daryl. Just outweighed Daryl. So we're absolutely convinced that this little one is going to be a lot bigger.
Yes.
So she has my full sympathies.
That's okay, because if I get my V-bag, you get your hand broken, so it's okay.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Praise of being my birth partner.
Yeah. broken hands. I'm gonna give you combs. I'm gonna buy combs for you to
I think
squeeze.
that's a really good idea.
Yeah, you can
actually.
buy. I saw on Facebook actually birthing combs,
Yeah, they're like plastic
and they're
white
shaped.
with
No,
gems.
these were wooden, and they're shaped. Excuse me, like a half semicircle, and so the handle bit is nice and rounded, and then the combs are flat on the bottom, and you go either way.
Yeah.
Either the tongs into your palms or into your fingers, whichever.
Well,
And they say ideally you should have one in each hand.
There was someone I watched on YouTube. She wanted a home birth. It was her first baby and all that. And most of her labour, she actually did with the combs.
Yeah.
And she ended up having a C-section because he was, I don't know, I can't remember the technical term for it, but he had his head craned up.
Right.
Looking
Backward.
like,
Yeah.
backwards.
On face.
Yeah.
As in
And
they
he was
come
doing
out
like
face
that.
first. Yeah.
And they let her labour some more, but he wouldn't come out. And he
Right.
had an emergency, like she was emergency section, and lost a fair bit of blood, but he was £10 something. He was like 10.8, I think, or 10.9. And I'm like, you did most of that labour with a comb in your hand.
Wow.
Like, she didn't gas in her until she got to the hospital, by which point I think she was already 7-8 centimetres.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude.
See, my issue is that I labour really fast. So when I went in to have Daryl,
That was my fear when I had back
when I went in to have Daryl, I let's cross it that way.
Okay.
I
I wondered why your footnote that was. What were you doing?
had already had a show and my waters had already gone. So when I got into hospital, I still didn't have the gas and air straight away.
How dilated
I
were you
actually
with him
got
when you got
into the I can't remember. I'm not sure they even told me. I know they checked me because I was panicking about the amount of blood that there was during the show. But I don't remember her actually saying you're dilated. She just said walk about a bit and then we'll fill the pool up. And I got in the pool. I got to the hospital about 4:45 and I got in the pool about 6.
You must have been quite dilated then.
So
You in the pool.
yeah. So yeah, it was it's a lovely experience though. But I wish I knew about the combs then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I wish I'd known about it and could have tried
That was
it.
actually my idea, was to get some combs.
Get some
to go with
combs,
me.
yeah.
if
Or
I
a
can-
spiky hairbrush or something.
If I can be back, I'd like to go in the pool, because Caitlin and Claire gave me the all clear at my first appointment. Said that I could have a pool bath, because they've got like the wireless monitor and all that shit.
Yeah.
So, because I couldn't with him where he was in induction. They said like right off the bat, they're like, no, because you need to be monitored. But she was like, yeah, we've got a wireless monitoring now, so you should be able to have a pool bath.
Lovely baby.
He knows it.
Yes, he's adorable.
Yeah, he's like, oh, hello.
So we stopped because somebody thought my grandson is adorable, which of course he is. And yeah, we're up Cliff Path, and that's behind us. Now the lady who is up there has just said she's seen some lightning, and I've just heard some thunder. There's a good chance we are going to get wet, people.
So despite me having Braxton's, I mean,
So she's having Braxton's. So
which is you know, not
we
uncommon,
are going to keep going, but we'll slow it down a wee bit. And because over there it's blue skies, so it's one of those days where the cloud is appearing and disappearing like
to be
nobody's
fair,
business.
saying that, the pressure feels really weird at the moment. So like,
Don't be saying things like that. It's not time yet.
no, I meant as in the air pressure.
Oh.
He's not coming yet. He's not allowed. I've told him.
Oh, dear. It's like the birds are just floating in the air, waiting.
They literally are.
Yeah, they are just floating on the currents. It's so cool.
Yeah, no, I meant as in like the air pressure feels really weird at the moment. Not the baby pressure.
There was a
It's
mad
okay.
thunderstorm this morning. The cat woke me up at like 7:20. And Daryl was like, can you make her shut up, because she was yowling. So I got up, went downstairs, opened the door, let her out, went straight back upstairs and climbed back into bed. All of a sudden there's this clap of thunder, massive bolt of lightning, and the sky just opened. It was torrential rain, and I was lying there thinking, bet you're regretting that now, aren't you? So when I opened the door at 10 to let her back in, she was very, very annoyed with me, because it's obviously my fault it rained. So,
That's
yes.
right. Because it woke us up at 4:30, and all I heard from like Nathaniel's room was just ooh. So I checked the monitor, thinking he'd woken up and was out the window. No, he was fast asleep on his like face first into his bed.
Oh, bless him.
And I was just like, right then.
Bless him.
Didn't wake at all.
Yeah, there is a storm coming. All the boats have come in to the bay.
Basically, see.
Yeah.
Behind you at the cliff, Mum.
Wow, hang on, I'm going to flip the camera. I don't know how well you can see it. It looks lighter on my camera, but it is dark. I feel rain. There is rumbling in the sky. I can hear it. It is really, like, it's almost purple over there. I don't know how well the camera's picking any of this up. But there's boats coming to the bay, so we are obviously expecting a storm. And yet over there, look at that. Blue skies, it's gorgeous. But I can feel the rain, it is coming in. Look at that sky. People except for that chap who doesn't really seem to give a shit. That will hold. That's fine.
It's hooked up on one side.
That's fine. We'll chuck it underneath.
It's up on one side, but I can't. It won't reach up on the other.
That's fine.
Because it's not for the old.
Yeah, it's for my old stroller.
I don't know where the hood's gone for this one. I think Rob hid it in the flat.
It's the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who today. She doesn't care. I do.
No.
I'm very excited. Very, very excited.
It's not Matt Smith or David Tennant. I don't
No, right.
Zero fucks.
I'm curious to see what this new Doctor's going to be like. Young, black, quite sexy.
Fair enough.
Most of his like promotional shots have been him with his shirt open. You know, he's one of those.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. So yeah, it'll be quite looking forward to it. I will give you my opinion later on. We're sheltering under the railway tunnel because we are right underneath a storm. We came out with car keys, so my son-in-law can't even come pick us up. Bless him, he's just run down from the house because she's having such strong accents we can't really move very well. I completely forgot we had the keys. I'm really sorry. Oh babe, I'm really sorry. He don't care, he's fine.
Him on the other hand.
Him on the other hand,
He ain't happy.
yeah. So yeah, we're the storm is massive.
I know, but well, that's it. If you want to run back to him, and then you can get in and out.
Lots of lightning. No, it's alright, we'll keep hold of him. Yeah. No, go on up on your own, we'll keep hold of him, he's fine.
I just need you to come out and get bits of the push there. Put it in the car. Yeah.
Lots of lightning, there's fork lightning going on over there. Huge thunder, pissing down with rain. Oh dear, bless him. Alright then, sweetie pie.
Yeah, they're just nauseating.
Yeah.
Boyle is not happy.
No.
Either he doesn't like the thunder or he likes it just as much as his brother.
Who's not at all fucking bothered. Look at him. You right there?
Not see him.
Just a big sigh. He's like, I don't care, Nanny, whatever. So yeah. So, Doctor Who, The Power of the Doctor. That is the last Jodie Whittaker episode. If you haven't seen it, there may be spoilers ahead. Okay? So if you haven't yet seen that episode and you don't want to know what happens, you want to skip, I would try and remember to put a time stamp, you know, tell you what time to skip to here on the screen. I really, really, really enjoyed it. It's probably the best Jodie Whittaker episode I've seen. I loved seeing all the old companions. Ace was one of my favourites because she was so very different from all the others. I never did like Tegan, still can't stand her. But Ace was one of my favourites, even though I didn't like Sylvester McCoy's Doctor. Which, you know, a lot of people didn't, but a lot of people blamed him for Doctor Who being cancelled for so many years. But, you know, whatever. I liked her because she was ballsy and she was different from all the... She was an 80s girl, do you know what I mean? She answered back, she argued, she wasn't yes sir, no sir, three bags full sir. You know, that's what I liked about her. Ace paved the way for companions like Rose and Bill and Jenna Coleman's companion, whose name I can never remember. But yeah, she paved the way for all these ballsy female companions. So it was really, really good. She's aged incredibly well. I'm really, really glad that Bonnie Langford was literally only in it at the end and didn't actually speak. Thank God for that. There's a spider on my ceiling. I can't believe Ian's still alive. Wow. But yeah, it was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. my friend Karen says she thought it jumped about a little bit too much. Yeah, it did a bit, and I suppose that might have made it a bit hard to follow for some people. I could keep up with it. Daryl watched it. Daryl didn't go to bed till 10 p.m. because we started watching it late. We were waiting for a takeaway. And he sat and watched it, and he thoroughly enjoyed it. So much so that we're going to see if we can find like classic episodes. More for me and Carl really than Daryl, but yeah, we're going to find classic episodes, which if you're interested and you're in the UK, you can find on BritBox apparently. And if you have a Amazon Prime subscription, you can add that to your Amazon Prime subscription for $5.99. You can get it through Apple, so iOS, Apple TV, you can get it. You can also get it on Samsung TVs, smart TVs, and all that lot. If you go and look, BritBox tells you what you can get it on. And apparently they've got episodes all the way back to The Unearthly Child. So yeah, we might do that. Because I've got the entirety of a very wet half term. And of course the biggest bit, David Tennant is back at the end. OMG, OMG, OMG. Can't believe that. I knew he was coming back because I know he's in the 60th anniversary special, which is brilliant. Because he's probably my favourite. It's a really, really hard toss-up between him and Christopher Eccleston because I liked both of them. Yeah, David Tennant's the 14th Doctor. And I have a theory as to how it happened. Discuss. The enforced degeneration from the Master back to Jodie Whittaker's Doctor. I think it's gone that little bit further and degenerated back to David Tennant because he obviously remembers who he is. And I think it happened due to that enforced degeneration. Yaz did something wrong somewhere. That's why I think that's happened. Why it wasn't a degeneration back to Peter Capaldi, I don't know. Well, he was obviously busy, or maybe didn't even want to, who knows. But that's why I think that happened. I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to turn up in the 60th anniversary one. And I can't believe we've got to wait so fucking long for that. I'm hoping for Easter, but my son thinks it'll be next November. So I'm going to have a bath in the morning and wash my mop because it needs it. And then Carl's going to come over and we're going to see if we can find some classic episodes. So that'll be good. Yeah, I haven't washed my hair in a couple of weeks, so that needs to be done. And I haven't washed it since I put all these extensions in. You know, all these extra ones on the top. So it'll be interesting to see how my head stands it. Oh, my daughter used my towel, so I need to dry that. Might put the tumble dryer on now with some clothes. I was hoping to hang it all out, but the weather today just pissed it down so bad that yeah, it was not good. So the load that is in the machine, I think I'll put in the dryer. I'll put some towels in the machine, and we can go from there. Hopefully I'll have a nice dry towel for my bath tomorrow, or I'm going to be using a different towel. My makeup stood up to the weather. I still fucking love it. I really do. Just look how fucking sparkly that is. How amazing is that? My stars have stood up. See? There's a little bit of fading on that one, but I wiped my eye earlier because I had a little bit of teary when I saw all the companions. I was like, oh yeah. But the others have all held up well. My glasses might have affected that as well. So that is my trick, is to wait until they're dry before you let your hair down, guys. Yeah, no, that was me. I rubbed that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't got anything else planned for tomorrow. So yeah. Alright. I'm gonna love you and leave you. And I thought that was going on with me. They all go different ways, you know. That one likes to go all over the fucking place. That's my standy up one. I'd like these ones to stick out a little bit more, but yeah, because these are my little short ones that sort of give it that little bit of extra body. They also cover up an amazing amount of grey, which I could get that one to stay, you know, because that's a sort of double. But it's getting it where it's hiding up the grey on my head. So it kind of goes like that, really. So when it's all in place, hopefully it doesn't look too bad. Anyway, I also need to go and do some stepping because I need 8, 9, 10, 11, another 4,000 steps, and it is already 10 to past 10. I was stepping till midnight last night. So yeah, I'm going to go. I will see you later on. Have a good night. I'll see you in the morning.